The first question is from Trickies, who asked if you could design a zombies map, what would you base it off of? I've actually thought about this one for a long time, and I think the one that always comes up to me is like Roanoke. If you don't know what it is, basically English settlers came to the United States and landed in Roanoke, Virginia, and after like a year, they were all gone and disappeared. So I think that'd be really cool to like explore. Maybe they got eaten by zombies or something. It'd be pretty cool. Next up is from Skeptics, who asked if you could have any other career, what would it be? I would want to be a sports broadcaster for either the NBA or the NFL. Something like that would be cool. The next question is, do you drink water? Yes, I just chugged a water literally before I recorded this. The next question is from Maniac Killer, who asked, during which COD title did you decide to take on making zombie content full time? And was there a specific instance that made you decide? So I basically started making zombies content like completely when Black Ops 3 came out. And earlier before it came out, I convinced my parents to let me take a year off. I had just graduated college like in the spring anyways. So it was like a perfect time to just focus on making YouTube content because I know I really enjoyed it. The next question is from Lizardman. Do you own any guns? No, I do not own guns, and I think there should be better gun laws preventing idiots from shooting up different places because it sucks living in America because of it. The next question is from Jimmy. What's your favorite elemental wonder weapon to build? Not the weapon as a favorite, just the steps to build it. I would say the best steps for like any elemental thing is probably the fire bow. Because it's actually difficult and not a lot of people know how to do it well. So I would say the firebow. The next question is from Amarat Gamer, who asked, which zombies map do you like the most and why? It's Mob of the Dead, and I'm surprised you didn't know that because that I literally preach about how good Mob of the Dead is all the time. So you already know why. The next question or questions is from Insane Gamer, who asked way too many. What is your first video game? It was Super Mario with Duck Hunt on the NES, which is my favorite childhood memory. Probably getting a PlayStation 1 when I was like 5 for Christmas. What's the most difficult obstacle you've had to overcome in regards to content creation? Just pushing through, not wanting to do anything and thinking of good ideas that you're excited to make a video about. Next up is, what advice would you give to a younger you? Doesn't have to be YouTube related. I wish I started making content in like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and stuff like that because I missed out on like a huge opportunity. Next up is, who's your biggest role model? I would say my dad, because he's always there for me and he's just a great role model. Next up is, what's something about you that nobody else knows? I don't really have anything that no one knows, to be honest. I don't know, like I play the drums, if you guys didn't know that. Something like that. I had a band in high school, stuff like that, I guess. Next up, if you could pick a mundane superpower, what would it be? It'd be to teleport anywhere. I don't know if that's considered mundane or not, but being able to like teleport to any location at any point would be really cool. What is something you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? I want to go to Alcatraz. I think that'd be awesome. And what's your biggest fear? Drowning. Definitely drowning. The next question is from Press F. If you could merge two different wonder weapons together, what would they be? It would probably be the baby gun with like the storm bow. So it shrunk zombies and like spun them around or something. It'd be really cool. Just elemental baby guns would be cool, I guess. The next question is from Too Bad for Xbox. Favorite song? Changes for me all the time, but I would say right now it's Casanova by Thornhill. Next question is from Zombie Dog. On a scale of 1 to 10, how shit are the Celtics? Actually, we should change that to the Bulls because the Celtics aren't shit. The Bulls are like a 10 out of 10 shit team, and they haven't been good since Michael Jordan left, before you were even born. The next question is from Morgan Clark. How much time do you think you have on COD Zombies as a whole? I have a ridiculous amount of playtime on Zombies, which is funny because I'm still bad, but I would say probably like a year and a half total playtime of like actually playing the game. The next question is from Refined Trash. What are your thoughts on the current state of the zombies community / zombies in general? Right now, I think that there's so many people that are literally like massive Cold War fans, and they all are literally the dumbest people I've ever seen on Twitter because they obviously haven't played or were really bad during like the golden age of zombies, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of Black Ops 4. So I don't know what those guys are smoking, but I want some because it's insane. And next up, what map do you think is the most slept on across any of the modes? I would say Exo Zombies, but probably like I think Outbreak and Infection, the first two maps, are pretty good and they're slept on. Now there are a lot of problems with Infection, but the Easter egg itself is actually really fun, and Outbreak's just a cool map in general. The next question is from B-Rad the Man. Not counting Vanguard Zombies, if there was a Treyarch Zombies map you could phase out, what would it be? I would phase out Nuketown because it's just a survival map, and in my opinion, one of the worst maps ever. The next question is from Game Boy Tony. If you could meet any Zombies characters in real life, who would it be? Honestly, it'd probably be the Mob of the Dead characters, or like Primus Richtofen or Primus Dempsey. The next question is from Lucaria. If you could go back and experience one Zombies map for the first time again, what would it be? Even if I know the answer will probably be Mob, it'd actually be Origins, because like Mob really turned on my zombie switch and made me like really appreciate it. But I think Origins was the first map that I was like blown away with the release of that. So I would definitely say Origins. Next up is from Blizze, who asked favorite Easter egg you've done, like speed run. It would be definitely Mob of the Dead 4-player, or Buried, or Die Rise, or even Rise and Jack, like way back in the day. Any of those were like so fun. The next question is from Dark Cancer. What is your favorite Easter egg song? It's definitely Always Running from Buried. I think that's my favorite because I found it myself like right in my first game of playing. But other than that, I don't really know. Like I like a lot of songs. Not Ready to Die is a really good one from Call of the Dead. The next question is from Mr. Geheim, who asked, what was the best time you got to play a map early at Treyarch? So I would definitely say my best time going to Treyarch was before the launch of Black Ops 4, and I got to play 9, Voyage, Blood of the Dead, and Classified before they came out. That was probably the best experience because it was the first time I ever got invited to Treyarch, and it was really cool because Jason was super excited about it, and I got to meet Jason there and things like that. So I would say that was my favorite time. The next question is from Tom. Which version of Noct is your favorite? It would definitely be World at War Noct because that's the one I've played the most. Next question is from Dark Zero, who asked, how is life treating you nowadays? Life's treating me pretty well, doing this YouTube thing as my job full time. I have my own apartment. I've been exercising, working out, losing weight, and just enjoying life as much as I can. So it's going pretty well. Next up is from Trix. What would be a perfect map in your eyes? A map with a ton of side Easter eggs and a really fun main quest Easter egg that took a couple days to find. So basically Rise and Jack when it came out, because there's so much stuff on that map that still makes it great. The next question is from Darian, and he asked, favorite zombies YouTuber? I don't really watch zombies that much, but when I do, the person that I watch the most is definitely Codename Pizza. And for all those people that said like I'm surprised Lex is your favorite, I don't like watching React content that much. And the last and final question is from Invisible Hole. Greg, do you see the Celtics winning a championship in the next 10 years? I think they will win one within the next few years, to be honest. And he also said, where do you think you'll be in 10 years? Hopefully married with a kid, and then I guess still doing YouTube and enjoying my job. So yeah. All right, so anyone, thank you so much for submitting questions. I know there was some that I didn't answer because they were redundant or just bad questions. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.